see, I'm very concerned. What happened to your foot?
I was chasing after a ghost and the ghost won.
Really? Did it happen on the set?
Yeah.
You were shooting for CBS while you got the injury? Hello, baby. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
You're minted. How long is this going to be on?
About 10 days.
Oh, that's a shame.
But look, you can pump air into it. It's very exciting.
It's like those sneakers you used to get that you could pump air into.
Would you like to try? Here, I'll deflate
bet I
it.
would.
Here's deflated. Go ahead. Look at that. All right.
No, I can't. Does that get tighter and tighter?
It does. It actually helps. So, like, when your foot swells, you can, you know.
I have a similar device at home for a completely different.
Very inappropriate.
Yeah.
That's all I can say.
That's my job. Yeah.
I use the same tape to hold my dress. Like,
you use
tape from your tie.
Right. Yeah. You know what tape? You know what they call it? Toupee tape.
Yes.
They use it for holding on toupees. Check it out.
Yes, it's called top stick.
Is it?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
You know everything about bits of tape and holding things together, don't you?
Yeah. I don't know what that means.
I don't know what it means either. But I know that if I sit long enough, it'll start to sound a bit dirty.
Yeah.
That's how is it? Now you're going. The Ghost Whisperer's back on now, right? After the writer's strike, they've written up the ghosts again.
Yes.
There's been a host of other whisperer shows. There's the Dog Whisperer, the Horse Whisperer, there's the Cat Whisperer, Shark Whisperer on the Discovery.
The Shark
The
Whisperer?
Shark Whisperer. Yeah, he goes down and he whispers to sharks.
What does he whisper?
He's like, "Don't eat me." Because you've got a thing about sharks.
I hate sharks.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, who doesn't, really? It's sort of...
I don't. I love sharks.
You love sharks.
Well, I'm not gay for sharks or anything, but I'm like, I like sharks.
So you would just get in a big tank and frolic around with sharks?
I've swum with sharks in Hawaii.
What?
Yeah, white tip reef sharks. I went down and I stroked their little tips. Pumped up their little boot.
Are you always like this?
All the time. Yeah. Actually, I'm not. Once I leave, the show's over, I go home and cry.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. I try and eat at the same time. That's a good look. You ever done that? Oh. Ben and Jerry, you're the only ones that understand me.
I just got the craziest this email sent to me about sharks.
Really?
And it's a true story. This 15-year-old kid with his family, and they were deep sea diving or something in Australia. Anyway, and he went to take a picture underwater of his mom and dad being cute in their scuba gear, looking at fish, whatever. And all of a sudden he starts to panic under the water, and the parents are like, what is he panicking about? And he figures out to swim very, very quickly up to the surface, get on the boat and everything, and his parents followed because, of course, it's their kid and they wanted to find out what was wrong. They get back to the hotel, like probably 45 minutes later, and they start looking at the photographs, and the reason he was panicking is behind his parents was like a 400-pound shark, like literally this far away from them, swimming behind them, and the kids saved their lives because he figured out that if he panicked underwater, they were going to stop and be like, why are you panicking underwater? What's going on, And then, so he figured out to that wasn't sensitive, sorry, but they figured out how to swim up to the boat, and he saved their lives.
Well, did they have to get back to the hotel before they... because presumably when the kid gets on the boat, he could say, there was a 400-pound shark! And they'd be like, we don't believe you. Well, I have photographic proof. We'll wait 5 days, and when we get it back from the thing, then you'll see.
I don't know. I guess he just wanted to show them on the computer. I don't know.
That is horrifying. A 400-pound shark, though, is not that big a shark.
Well, maybe it was 4,000 pounds. It was big in the picture.
Yeah. Everything looks bigger underwater, though. It does. I'm not being rude. It just does. It's why I stand in a pool all summer. No, it does. 10%. Everything looks 10% bigger underwater.
Do you know, every time I come here, I look like a fool because I spend the whole time just laughing at you. I don't say anything interesting. I just laugh.
What are you talking about? You just told the most amazing shark story ever. It's fantastic. Come on. You mustn't be hard on yourself.
Thank you.
Now listen, are you now engaged to your Scotsman? You're engaged to him now.
Mm-hmm.
And has he taken you over to Scotland yet?
Not yet.
Not yet?
I don't know what that means.
I don't know what it means either. I think it means he likes you. It's lovely to have you back on the show, and thanks for coming back, and thanks for the shark tale.
Anytime.
I really love it, and I'm glad to see you back with the ghosts in your foot and all that. Jennifer Love Hewitt, everybody. We'll be right back.